밤이 또 오면 전투가 또 열리죠. 용기를 내고 진심을 다해 싸우세요.
일어날 준비 끝났다.
행운을 빌어요. 전 당신을 믿어요.
일어날 준비 끝났다.
이럴 수가. 그래도 기죽지 마세요.
미넨 나와! 미넨 다운! 미넨 나와! 가자, 가보자.
그래도 당신을 믿어요. 그러니 스스로를 믿기만 하면 돼요.
일어날 준비 끝났다.
곁에서 힘을 빌려줄 최고의 하수인들을 발견했어요. 가장 강력한 하수인은 아닐지라도 용맹한 하수인이에요.
나와 용암이 함께 흐른다.
그래도 당신을 믿어요. 그러니 스스로를 믿기만 하면 돼요.
일어날 준비 끝났다.
해내실 줄 알았어요. 작은 하수인이 마법을 펼치죠. 작은 하수인이 마법을 펼치죠. 그래도 당신을 믿어요. 그러니 스스로를 믿기만 하면 돼요.
일어날 준비 끝났다.
해내실 줄 알았어요. 제 일은 다 끝났어요. 행운을 빌어요.
일어날 준비 끝났다.
훌륭한 모습, 아니, 훌륭한 실력 잘 봤어요. 고마워요. 이것도 다시 꾸밀 때가 됐죠. 당신한테는 안 된다고 못하겠어요. 아니, 정말이라니까요. 그대로만 하세요. 하수인들은 당신만 믿고 있으니까요.
일어날 준비 끝났다.
이럴 수가. 그래도 기죽지 마세요.
누가 이 더위에
정말 마음이 순수한 하수인이죠. 전 알아요.
경기는 시간을 보내기 좋은 취미지. 정신이 불끈 솟는군요.
그 하수에는 당연히 받아들일 수 있죠. 여기 골드 받으세요. 누구나 작은 일부터 시작하지요.
뜨거운 음파가 몰려온다.
훌륭한 모습, 아니, 훌륭한 실력 잘 봤어요. 통큰 투자, 정말 감사합니다. 더 좋은 대접을 해드리지요. 골드도 받으시고요. 당신은 아무도 못 막아요. 괜찮아요. 다음에 이기면 돼요.
너 같은 놈은 여기서 살아남지 못한다.
그대로만 하세요. 하수인들은 당신만 믿고 있으니까요.
Getting something out of that situation. It's going to be a 4-4 for now, and they'll continue their pushing towards the cave.
Close Perfecto is. They know that he's there. He's shooting them in the shins at the moment. Nuts. Down to 61.
He needs some backup.
They do need something here, but Electronic is not through the middle, and he's now finding them. They're actually getting pushed around here, and this is going to be so confusing for them.
So what's the next play? It's the man advantage of Cloud9, but Boomich is tantalizingly low. They're still in this round, 45 seconds still available. We've got Madden, who's in towards middle, but his teammates are dropping like flies. A key scalp as Electronics on high alert towards middle as well. Detects a player towards elbow, and indeed the ledge. Can he find the next kill? He's doing significant damage. He is great with these dualies, as it looks to be confirming the round. Axel to close things out there. Pretty convincing in the end as well. Very impressed by Hobby. The fact he even gets one kill. Yeah, you can see the smile on his face. He was done for. He couldn't have been more blind if he tried there. Got a face full of it, and still managed to dish out some decent damage. Got an opening frag, and Electronic doing great work there with the dual elites. And Perfecto, I'm surprised he had so much tenacity in towards that cave room. It looked like he was overwhelmed, but he held his ground.
Yeah, he did, and at the end of it, it almost looked like, at least if you do a little bit of analysis in reverse, it looks like there was just some indecision on ends there. They got locked in, they weren't really sure where to go. At some point, you just have to commit to something. They were waiting around and getting shot in the back eventually. Like, just follow through at that point, you know?
Bear in mind as well, like, if you don't get a plant in CS2, it's a really rough second round. You've got just Glocks, no armor. It's going to be full sending it up to that B ramp and seeing if Hobbit can farm some cash here. Money in the bag, baby. It's Boomich, his favorite weapon in hand, the MP9, and looks to be getting himself a couple of frags here. Nuts, oh, it was cheeky. It was a nice idea, but Perfecto's one step ahead of it. If he somehow gets this kill, maybe there's a chance of the plant, but it doesn't come through. A nice idea, an old school tactic, Anders. I'm sure you've caught that a few times in your life. You guys rush B, I'll go plant the bomb at A.
Yeah, I do. If ever I try not to be in charge of calling. People don't tend to trust me when I'm playing. But sure, I'll sacrifice the troops and, you know, try and keep the glory to myself.
It was for the greater good. If they got that bomb planted and everyone went down a B, it would have been amazing. It would have been astonishing. But still, they can still buy going into round number 3. Bear in mind, that was a full eco. As we will see AKs pretty much across the board. And now a bit of a bonus situation. Bear in mind, Cloud9 with a lot of success there. Gonna have Axel jumping himself up towards the A bomb side ledge. And this is all about B lane control. That very meta smoke we always talk about towards the cave. You'll see that thrown every single round on the T side. First frag almost certainly coming through. It's Hobbit absolutely besting Madden in the opening duel.
Yeah, that was a great jiggle, although
Here we go.
he's in danger. That could have been a really good lineup for a bit of a wall bang there, but it doesn't look like it's going to work out on either side. Glaive at least giving it a college try here. 4 on 5 to begin with. Dipping down towards that minute mark at the moment. Looks like they are going to get some mid-control, but again, now Cloud9, they can afford to give them mid-control. They got the man advantage.
So what's the next call here, Anders? You've got one smoke remaining, a couple of flashes. That is literally it. You have no mid control. B lanes, you haven't even got towards Cheetah yet. And you can see this adjustment coming to the CTs as well. This claiming middle, assuring it's theirs. And oh my god, what a monster grenade on towards Glaive. He's down to 20 points of health. 45 seconds remaining now. So even if they go towards B, they can smoke either short or long. They can't do both at this point. So there's going to be a lot of defense ready and waiting. As you can see, Cloud9 had 3 players. A grenade over towards the long area. Did his miss throw that?
It looked like it. Yeah, I don't think it was, man. I think it meant up in the middle of everything there.
What just happened?
They only had the one. Oh,
They were trying to throw it towards long, and it landed at the B ramp. If anything, it smoked them out for the CTs. Oh, God. Wow. Now they just have to go in towards A and hope for the best. Thankfully, there's no real weapons here. It's the Famous to strike first. Axel with the MP9 up and above. He probably goes down, and some Pius is making this round work.
They actually get the bomb plan. That's almost a little bit more than I was expecting. D-Heart's going to be next up, and they will be able to clean it up. It's a really, really quick retake coming in there from the CT side, and I don't know. If that MP9 on Axel got even the 1 kill, there probably is never going to be a bomb plan in that round, so they got away with a lot ends. I've got to say, I mean, 3 kills, and they get the bomb plant for what that round started out like. They probably should be feeling okay about it. I feel like that's it's not too bad. But again,
I mean, that was a bit of a nightmare round, Anders. Like, the fact that they had no map control, no utility, no frags in their favor, that missed smoke as well. It really kind of leaves a bitter taste in your mouth if you're on the T side. Yeah, you know this is going to be an uphill battle to say the very least. But still, a nice round there from Cloud9. Bear in mind, that's their bonus round they just won as well. They just won with a Famous and an MP9 there pretty convincingly. But the bomb was planted, as you mentioned. The lost bonus is racking up, so not all is lost here. As we will be jostling for mid-control once again. A lot of B presence. Perfecto, he's having none of it. He'll go for that first kill and take down a key scalp in the form of some Pius. Incendiary being deployed by Hobbit for the retreat. They've got another opening frag here with no response whatsoever from Ents.
So frustrating for Ents because they're just trying to set up outside of the bomb sites. They're not even really committed to anything yet, but even just trying to get that real estate outside of B, it's backfired on them last time. They lost the player and they got the grenade on the Glaive that put him down very low. This time it's on Pius to go down. And now again, Cloud9, they're the ones advancing, taking the map into their own hands here. Boomich with a good spray. This is working out so well on the other side. Hobbit lining up for a double, and he's going to take it as well. Glaive and Nerds both going down. It's just D-Ha left.
You say just, but he's a hell of a player. He's managed to pull off greater things than this. Not going to happen this time as Boomich is looking sharp today. You'll see him be very aggressive towards that B lane position. I have to say, Hobbit's turning his game around. He is looking unstoppable towards that B ramp. They can't break through. They are yet to really show me they can actually get some decent map control so far, Andy, because now their economy's in a really interesting spot. They keep force firing with no utility, and they just can't break through. They're being smoked off and then just taken down one by one by this aggression of Cloud9, which can be very annoying to play against. Bear in mind, they don't have a sniper within their ranks, so they usually do get aggressive in your face and shut down your defaults before you can even execute on them. Looks to be a B rush, Andos. Let's get him.
It's a classic, but the Molotov's already down. They're around the corner, and it's going to work out. They get the opening. Hobbit goes down, and they're looking for more. It could have been a great kill there on Boomich. That would have really opened it up, but at least they're going to get a bomb plant behind this one. We'll see if they can defend it. And there is an AWP on Perfecto, so potentially an awkward weapon to try and retake with.
Absolutely true. This partial investment at least gets the bomb planted by Axel. He ain't letting them have the round. He'll get himself a double kill with the AK-47. It's going to be a 3 versus 2 in favor of Cloud9. The bomb ticking at some pace, so little double smoke just for good measure here towards the B ramp. And both the teams behind it, but it doesn't seem to be a problem. Nerds will find one, looking for the kill through the smoke. They need a miracle at this point, but the full defuse is coming through. And it doesn't look like the round will be going in their favor. The closest they've come so far, I would say, and it took a B rush with the Tech-9s, and that's the sort of leadership Glaive is bringing to the table.
Yeah, you're calling that.
It's the first game of the day. We're having some fun.
I like the sales pitch. I think you're doing a great job, Henry. They need it right now.
They do. Like, and that was a round they really... Maybe they could have got the wallbang there through the wooden board. I think that was the end idea once they were smoked off, but that's such a gamble.
The bomb was planted.
Exactly. I don't think it was ever going to happen, but it was a partial buy. The B rush doesn't work out for them. Still struggling financially. Got a Galil for Glaive here. Some Pius does have the AWP, though. One of my favorite snipers in the entirety through the Counter-Strike realm right now, so we'll see whether he can step up. And now changing the stance, Axel getting aggressive in towards the elbow position of middle. Glaive, he's on high alert right now. He knows Boomich loves to swing out. They call him Twinkle Toes for a reason. Always on his feet, always in your face. And Glaive, but now smoked off. What if it goes silent quiet? See, Axel's actually behind the smoke. Nerds is having none of it.
Okay, yeah, he got absolutely called out in that position. I was going to say, it's been some great calculated aggression coming out from Cloud9. I've really been enjoying it. It's put Ents in a weird position round after round. But this time, finally a sign of life coming out from the Ents camp as Nerds will take down that opening kill. Perfecto being wheeled into the middle. They're not really done trying to hold on to this. We'll see if they can level this out. The bomb is way outside of B, so in spite of having the man advantage here, Ents, they're still in this weird position where they're stretched out a little bit too far to be able to really execute anything with. Electronic, oh, the timing is amazing! He's going to get the first one, and if he'd committed to it, it's possible he would have had the double spray down to begin with. But either way, it's right back into a 4 versus 4. I say that, but Hobbit, timing wasn't necessarily that bad.
Yeah.
But still, only 25 seconds.
Surely this has got to be an Ents round now. It's a 4 versus 1. Poor old Perfecto. AWP at the wrong bomb site. Ents have done it. They've broken through. 15 seconds to go. The bomb will be planted. No problem here. And they found their first on Anders, unfortunately. It's one considered to be like a T-sided affair. Not the most T-sided. That would be Anubis, but Ancient maybe in that conversation, maybe. But
it's up there.
We've got 4 players surviving, and it's going to be Ents posting their first round. But bear in mind, it was off the back of a smoke kill from Nerds. Sure, he gets a couple there and manages to have some serious impact, but it was through the smoke, preemptively shooting towards Axel, who was behind it. That's not sustainable. You're not going to be able to find those picks time and time again. But it's great to see them post their first round in a convincing manner. 4 players survive, and Perfecto presumably going down here as Nerds will seal the deal. 3 kills for him. The hat-trick is complete, and it will be the first on the board. A sigh of relief from Glaive and Co. as they need to start posting a few more in a round. And this is the kill I'm talking about here. Like, sure, that's great. Good awareness and good educated guess as to where he could be, but that pick is not going to be consistent.
It's a lot to put on one player right there for Nerds to do that
bear in mind, maybe he can keep it up. Like, Nerds, throughout his career, on Ancient especially, is known as one of the best mid players, right? In terms of the T side or middle, that's where he does his most damage each and every time. He's such a master of that position. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe he can keep that up, to be honest with you. And we'll see the first tactical timeout deployed by Ents here, as Glaive just trying to work out how they can post those aforementioned consecutive rounds as we get into it. Timeout over. 1 round on the board.
I'm not gonna lie though, that last round was on a nice edge for them. Even if it ended in a 4 versus 1, there were moments there where Cloud9 could have done a lot to try and get away with it. So I still say, probably hard to get out of that round if you're Ents thinking, yeah, that was sick. Like, that's what we want to build on. It feels like, yeah, that was fortunate that we got them before they really escaped the middle. Otherwise, it would have been just been a 4-on-4, and we would have been running out of time because they had like 17 seconds left at the end. So if Cloud9 would have made it back from that mid skirmish, I think ENCE would have lost that round to time alone. But they're back to the same kind of play here. A little bit slower on the T side.
This is kind of just CS2 in a nutshell right now. You're up 5-0. You lose one round, Anders, and then you're down to pistols and MP9s.
Yeah,
like,
true.
It's what everyone's talking about with the kind of economic landscape, I suppose, of Counter-Strike right now. With MR12, there was no financial adjustments in terms of kill rewards or loss bonus, and you're seeing that reflected. Like, you can be a 5-0, lose one round, you go down to $1,400, and then you're just down to it looks like a force buy. It's kind of nuts, really. But they still had 3 rifles. Maybe I'm being a little harsh, but it's a CZ for Boomich, Electronic on the MP9, the star player. And we'll see whether they can fight back here.
Not just the weaponry, right? It's the grenades to go with it.
Yeah, they've got no grenades now. I've only got like one flash, and that is it. Oh, there he is, though.
The agent of chaos. You said it, Henry. That's what he is. Running into the C-75. What a disgusting kill to begin with. And he keeps pushing. Takes down Sunpias. It's falling apart. Boomich, he won't let them have any safety at all.
I'm loving it, Anders. I'm absolutely loving it. So is Boomich as well. The clothesline with the CZ. Picks up the AK-47. Dominates the B lane. And just keeps on going. Yeah, it looks ice cold while doing it as well. This is the move. So as soon as it gets Molotov'd out, they're checking that position. It's so unfortunate for Matt, and they don't expect the push. Boomich will always push.
Nice!
Yeah, nice indeed. As they do bounce back. That was a huge round. That was a swing round. If ENCE picked that up, they probably recover this half admirably.
Yeah.
They'll be absolutely fine. There'll be a full eco coming up next and a weak buy after that. No, it's going to be now money back online for Cloud9. Fast pace. Bear in mind, like I said, Nerds, one of the best mid players on Ancient in the game right now. Looking to open things up. And that's why he gets that reputation. Now, first frag is his, no problem. Electronic fighting back here. He's incredibly low, but Boomich, he'll always push.
He's always ready for more. And Hobbit somehow getting Madden through the smoke. That's all the way on the other side. So, Boomich to the rescue. He showed up just when he's 8-3 right now. It's fabulous.
Got to be one of the most aggressive players in Ancient and Inferno in the game. It's wild. And a great response as well, because you know they're focusing most of their resources and manpower in towards middle. It's probably not going to be that much towards B lane. If you can smoke it off, get a good flashbang off. A nice swing from Boomich once again completely shuts them down. And we got a 4 versus 2. Cloud9 on for an absolutely fantastic CT performance here.
Yeah, like you said, Hobbit as well. Leading from the front of the moment. He's got 9-5, so he's doing it's a very good job.
Yeah, and bear in mind, Andy, this is the pick of ENCE as well, right? Oh, yeah. And we've got Overpass next, the most kind of tactical map we probably have in the pool as well. Glaive's going to have to call on that one. It's going to be a rough one if they can't get much more done here. 3 versus 2, though. Sunpia's yet to really wow us so far in Ancient. Hasn't had many opportunities, but does find that opening incision. 30 seconds remaining, however. Perfecto. Patrolling. Making sure CT spawn can't be accessed. D has got to get his skates on. As I mentioned, time is of the essence here. They have a smoke with CT spawn. That's the only place they can really deploy her. And for now, they're just going to have to hope that Electronic's nowhere to be seen, but he is, and he has denied the plant. That might be the round in itself. The AWP will do very well now to do anything with this. A no-scope through the smoke. Can he close things out? A great effort from Sunpias, but it had to be a heroic effort to even get close to it. He was the man for the job, but still, it was too tall of an order.
How sick is that? He definitely made it around. That could have worked. He was maybe a tenth of a second off landing that shot on the third player.
Yeah, you
sick.
bleed for a second there, right?
Yeah,
Before he's got
100%.
just enough time. When he hits this sort of shot, you think, all right, Sunpias, I'm believing. Not quite to be, though, and it will be Electronic denying that plant and taking down the final kill as well. Has to be the partial by ENCE. They went for the rush B last time, got the bomb planted. Nerds, like we said, always does well in towards middle. Flashbang going in. That's his cue to go, but he's being flashed in return as well. Perfecto with the AWP, and Boomich, headshot after headshot, takes 2 of them down. Absolute domination in the cave.
They can't stop the Rizzler, Henry. It's
They can't
not
stop him.
possible. Oh, my God. They're getting beat up by him. It's not the first time that we've seen this, but it just always brings a smile on my face. Remember how long he's been out of Tier 1 competitive Counter-Strike. It's really been a long hiatus.
I spoke to him in Dubai, and he said, I was waiting for a Tier 1 offer, something that really made sense. I wanted a world-class team.